Hey, I want to talk a little bit about how bel canto uses resonance. And I've talked about squillo a lot, and people don't understand what squillo is. This chart on the side here is something called Fritcher, and it's a 2D spectrograph showing you what my microphone hears. And that under most circumstances, when you play sound or when you speak, if I go down to just my laryngeal voice, all this stuff down here, which is how most people tend to speak, you'll see that most of the bright color, most of the oranges and yellows, are the high energy points, and they're all down low. They're down around 1200 hertz or below. And that's where almost all human speech is. And there are regular shapes that happen down there called formants. Ah, O, A, E, and those sorts of things are the same regardless of who says them, whether it's a male or female, and which pitch they say them at. And if you play guitar or you play the piano or anything else, all of that stuff happens at this lower part of the chart. Now, if you make a bright nasally sound like twang, you raise the back of your tongue a little bit, cup it just a little bit, you get this really bright zone in the middle. And that bright zone in the middle is something that's evolutionarily significant to people because that's what babies learn to hear. And what bel canto does is it uses that mechanism, that part of the skull, as a focus point for where the air is going and where the sound is going in order to leverage that. So I've been deliberately talking to you with my lower voice. Yes, you're lovely, with your smile so warm and your cheeks so soft. See, all this activity up here is from my engaging that same space that you feel when you go, nah, but it's done from how I make the vowel. Now that's great for singing, and this is how, because of acoustic decay, that's how people hear the sound over the orchestra, because it hangs in the air longer than the instruments do. But here's the thing. I can use this space to speak with, and I can use this space to recite. Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I come not to bury Caesar, but to praise him. It's the same thing. The instrument is played the same way. We're forming the vowels the same way, and this will carry. This will carry from a podium. This will carry from the front of a classroom. I have a student that uses this on the football pitch to give commands to the team because it carries for the same evolutionarily advantageous reason that baby sound uses that. Humans needed to hear babies in distress at a distance, so that's from our ear canals. Anyhow, that's how this whole thing looks on a spectrograph. And it's just, that's the thing. All of this stuff that goes up in this area here is what the magic is that makes the voice big, and it's what makes the voice carry. It's not power. It's not volume. It's that. All right. Thanks a lot. I'll talk to you soon.